We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walk through. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is Kevin from Real Breaks, and we are on with our 2025 Bowman and Bowman Crow Mixer Pick Your Team. This is going to be a fun one. We also have tons of stuff lined up for tonight. So get in the store, be looking at what we got. We got a Pokemon high-end mixer, which should be crazy. We also got our Columbus Day bounties, which are going to be really fun. Go in the description, see how you can earn some credit. Those are going to be really good. So we have another good baseball with that. We have a Monday Night Football random teams, only $39. Perfect break to go in, take a cheap team. That's going to be a lot of fun. SpongeBob is back tonight. Gotta love SpongeBob. We got some more football, and we have Topps Tribute. We have a little bit ways to go with Topps Tribute, so get in there, lock that up. That's going to be breaking later tonight. So let's get started. It's baseball playoffs. We're hyped. This is going to be a good one. I also saw somebody in the chat ask for the closeout button. The closeout button is not working right now. So if you want to close out a break, let us know. You can chat in. We'll send you some credit. We'll make it work. So we're doing everything we can to try to make that closeout work, even though the button is not working. So, all right, well, let's get started. I got a feeling we're going to see some heat in this Bowman. Kick off the NLCS right tonight with some good Bowman. So let's start off with Hobby 2025. Let's see what Hobby's got for us tonight. If you guys are hanging out, make sure you hit up the chat, say hello. All right. A couple of these over here. All right. Get ripping these. Who's everyone rooting for today in some baseball? I know I'm rooting for the Brewers hard, man. We're 6-0 against the Dodgers this year. Love to see it continue. 6-0 just ain't good enough because that's regular season. How about sweeping on the playoffs, huh? I might be crazy, but hey, one can hope. Bills, there we go. Yeah, we got some good Monday Night Football on. Some of us are still waiting to see if our fantasy teams are going to get the win tonight. Fortunately, I don't even have to wait because both my team and the other team had all our players go and locked down the W. Can't complain about that. Brewers, Mariners World Series, man. I'm hoping so too. Mariners are kicking some butt today. Oh, that'd be a fun one. That would be a really, really fun one to watch. I don't know if the MLB wants that to happen, or at least I don't know if they want Milwaukee to happen, but I do. All right. Let's see what we got here. Seattle 7, yeah, they are just absolutely crushing it right now. Connor Griffin on the VIP. Mariano on the Speckle. And a big James Wood red rookie logo. Jesus Mate. Cases over here. Yeah, I'd love to get the night started off with something crazy today. Oh. Okay, all right. I called it into existence here. Looks like we have a red coming up. Pena. Acuna. And for our red, it is not an auto, but it's Malcolm Moore going to the Rangers. Who's got the Rangers? Nice. J.R. Birch 3. Very nice. Can't go wrong with some red out of Bowman, huh? Very nice hit. Let's get that up on a stand, huh? Malcolm Moore drafted 30th overall. It's a good red to get. Kellen Lindsey. Going to the Dodgers. And here we got blue auto. Blue auto, guys. Auto 150, Jared Sundstrom. Nice. Going to Seattle. How about that? Nice true blue auto. Going to Seattle. And the Mariners is big sales, 32. Very nice. Good spot, too. Think I missed a numbered card in here? Oh, you're right. Look at that. Dylan Cruz. Awesome find. Good snag. Go to Nationals. Dylan Cruz. Good find. Thanks, Tina. Cam Smith. You got a Robert Callis. And a purple paper is going to be Kadeem Diao going to the Twins. Richard Maddock. And Jacob Wilson, Rockstar. And Kevin McGonigal. All right. Get these sleeved up. Let's see. All right. All right, awesome start. There we go. Let's go back to 2025 here. Regular Bowman, HTA. So much paper. I know. Okay. All right, Jefferson Rojas, PJ Orlando, David Ortiz Jr., red rookie on the Shea Whitcomb, Leo DeVries out of 99 going to San Diego, Jonathan Long with the Cubs out of 150, blue. He had a crazy year this year. Kyle Teal, White Sox out of 250 on the purple, and our auto is going to be D'Angelo Ortiz. We got a blue of Aaron Estrada going to Baltimore, and our green is going to be Matt Wilkinson going to Cleveland. Yeah, when you hit the right paper, and eventually a player pans out, you'd be surprised how much paper goes for. It's quite ridiculous sometimes. They get up there. I remember I had that with Ellie De La Cruz when his papers were just absolutely exploding. All right, we're gonna do this jumbo here, and then we'll end all on the Bowman Chrome. How about that? Extra storage for Bowman is right. You need like 2 basements if you're going to store paper Bowman. If you rip a lot of Bowman, you're going to need a lot. Or a big extra storage unit or something. Then you get the fun of looking through it, being like, hey, did I have that player? What year was that? I'm sure I had him. Let me find him. All right, see what we got. Speaking of paper, we're going to have lots of paper up in here. And Mookie Betts on the purple going to LA. And Iceon Kim, red rookie logo on that. We got a Condon. Cameron Sullivan auto going to Cleveland. That's on the speckle. That is out of $2.99. Rice. And we got a refractor on the Aiden Smith, Tampa Bay. Jace Jung. Got Kevin McGonigal. Lots of paper. All right, let me sleeve up this deck before we get into the second half here. All right, here we go. Second half. Got kegs there in the top 100. And auto Aaron Estrada for Baltimore. Special Walcott top 100. You got ourselves a Paul Skeens card shop. And a red rookie on the River Ryan. And Thomas White. Jackson Jobe. Jacob Wilson. And on the purple, we got a Braden Montgomery out of 199 going to the White Sox. And blue paper, Travis Bazzana going to Cleveland. And for our blue auto, we got Andrew Morris going to the Twins. Andrew Morris. Good true blue there. All right. That'll do it for the big jumbo. Nope, that one's broken. Good old quality control there. All right, let's go over to Hobby. See what we got here. Man, Seattle's really putting that whipping on, huh? All right. As many of these now. Oh, there's some color there. Got Elian De La Cruz on the speckle. Julian Barreto for the Giants. Shohei Ohtani on the Adios. Angel Acuna on the red Ricky logo. Hey, how about a Shohei Ohtani out of 299 going to the Dodgers. And behind Shohei, we have, wow. Ooh, who at Houston? That is a big one. That's going to take the mitt. Who had the Astros here? Wow, Owald. Very nice. That is a gold out of 29 out of 50. Gold speckle. That's beautiful. That is a nice one. That's what we're looking for. Very nice. And at Kansas City, we got a Marchand purple out of 250. Bryce Botcher out of 250 going to Houston. Where's Balestros? We got ourselves a James Wood and a Kevin DeFrank refractor. And our second auto, we got a Kevin DeFrank to the Marlins. Kevin DeFrank to the Marlins. All right, that was a very good box there. Especially that gold auto. That's awesome. Tons of color in that box. All right. Put these over in our sorter box here. All right, last box up. Good luck, guys. Put these over here. And then on our HTA 3 auto box. There we go. All right. All right, and first up, we got a Justice Bigby out of 499. Mason Wynn out of 499. And gold to the Cubbies, Ballesteros. 41 out of 50. Got ourselves an Andrew Salas. Very nice. Cade Horton, red rookie logo. Christian Yelich. Hopefully he takes a nuke tonight. And first auto, Carlos Tavares going to the Nationals. And wow, Chris Rodriguez going to Detroit. Man, we get some nice autos in this break. That is crazy. And last one up, we got a Hiverson Lopez to Cleveland. Who had Detroit there? Cleveland also got a bunch of autos. Bear Davis, man, that's nice. Yeah, that's really good. Well, we cannot complain about that mixer. That mixer really brought out some big ones there. Look at all the color we got on the stands. We even saw red. All right, and we're going to do a little recap here. Let me just get these cards over to where they need to be. All right. We're going to go... All right. Let's do a recap. Thanks for jumping in on this, guys. It's ended up being a really, really fun break here. So here's some bases sleeved up. We got Andrew Salas, Kevin McGonigal, another Kevin McGonigal, and Jesus Mate. And with the red rookie logos, we got Cade Horton, Ballesteros, Acuna, River Ryan, Hyseon Kim, Shea Wickham, and James Woods. The good ones on there. And on our speckles, we got Elian De La Cruz, Mariano, and Wynn on the Geo out of 499, Justice Bigby, Kellen Lindsay, and then our 499 refractors, Kevin DeFrank, Aiden Smith, and with the number one I almost missed in there, we got a Dylan Cruz, Greatness Looking, and Marchand, Purple, Kyle Teal, and we got Bryce Botcher, Shohei Ohtani out of the 299 going to L.A. Braden Montgomery, Travis Pizzana on the paper, Mookie Betts paper, Dia paper, and on our Geo Blue we got Jonathan Long, Julian Barreto, Leo DeVries, Moises Ballesteros, and a couple of the autos. We got Tavares, DeFrank, Estrada, and D'Angelo Ortiz. And for our hits up front, and they were good. To the Rangers, we got J.R. Birch. Very nice, going with a red Malcolm Moore first Bowman. And to Seattle, the Mariners, we got Big Sales 32, Jared Sundstrom, True Blue Auto. And to the Orioles, Owald is Aaron Estrada on the Blue Geo out of 150. And the Twins. Twins had a few hits here. Tommy J with the True Blue, Andrew Morris. Oh, no, it wasn't Twins. Sorry, it's Cleveland had a few hits. Andrew Morris and Cleveland. Where's the Guardians? Smart Guy Sports. Got a few of them here. Hiverson Lopez on the Blue Wave. Matt Wilkerson on the green. And Cameron Sullivan on the Speckle Auto. And Detroit Tigers. What a hit this was here. Bear Davis with the Chris Rodriguez Green Lava. Very nice. And our big hit of the break, we got a Kevin Alvarez Gold Speckle out of 50 going to the Houston Astros. And that is going out to Owald. Very nice. Awesome hits, guys. This was a fun one. And let's see what we got coming up here. Let me just refresh the screen. Oh, it looks like I think we sold. I think we filled up the Pokemon. So Pokemon will be coming up next very shortly. We got 25 spots still in the Bowman Mixer, 15 spots in the Monday Night Football, 28 spots in SpongeBob, 3 spots in the Football Mixer of Black and Origins, and still 14 in Tribute. So jump on in. We're going to be breaking all night. We have lots of good product to go. So awesome. Well, thanks, guys, and I will see you again very soon.